Today we are going to look at multiplying decimals. Multiplying decimals is very, very similar to multiplying whole numbers. We just have to account for the decimal point at the very end. So let's check it out. Today we are going to multiply 45.62 times 28. So let's set this up. Oop, better fix that. Okay, so let's set up 45.62 times 28. Okay, 8 times 2 is 16. Carry the 1. 8 times 6 is 48. Plus 1 is 49. Put down the 9, carry the 4. 8 times 5 is 40. Plus 4 is 44. Carry the 4. 8 times 4 is 32. Plus 4 is 36. Now, just like we did in multiplying whole numbers, we will put a placeholder 0 as we go to the next place value and the next row. Then we will start just like normal. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 6 is 12. So put down the 2, carry the 1. 2 times 5 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. Put down the 1, carry another 1. 2 times 4 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. Add these up. 6 plus 0 is 6. 9 plus 4 is 13. Put down the 3, carry the 1. 1 plus 4 plus 2 gives us 7. 6 plus 1 gives us 7. 3 plus 9 gives us 12. Now, we are not done. So this is the important part when you're multiplying decimals, that you have to remember to account for the decimal point. And we're going to do that by seeing how many decimal places were in our original multiplication problem. 28 did not have any, but 45.62 has 1, 2. We have moved that decimal point 2 places to the left. We need to do that as well in our final answer. So 1, 2. That will give us our final answer of 1,277.36. So 1,277.36. Let's look at another one where both numbers have decimal places. So 52.56 times 31.95. So again, we're going to go through this completely like normal, just as we usually would. 5 times 6 is 30, so we put down the 0, carry the 3. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 3 is 28. Put down the 8, carry the 2. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. Put down the 2, carry the 1. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 1 is 26. Now, as we move to the next place value, we put a placeholder 0. And then we start. 9 times 6 is 54. Put down the 4, carry the 5. 9 times 5 is 45. Plus 5 is 50. Put down the 0, carry the 5. 9 times 2 is 18. Plus 5 is 23. Put down the 3, carry the 2. 9 times 5 is 45. Plus 2 is 47. And I'm going to switch to a different ink color here just so that we can track with the next row because this is obviously a little bit bulky. We have a few, we're going to have a few rows here. So I just want you to be able to see as we're adding the numbers up here that we're moving over. I want to make sure you can tell which ones are which. Now we are on our third row, so we need 2 placeholder zeros. 1, 2. Now we're going to use the 1. 1 times 6, so that's it. We're here in the, this is really just the tens place, even though it's our third place value. 1 times, or excuse me, the ones place. 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. And 1 times 5 is 5. All right, I'm going to keep the same color blue as we go to the next row since we didn't have anything to carry over there. 3 times 6, oh, wait, before we do that, we need 3 placeholder zeros because we have now moved down 1, 2, 3 from our original row. We're on our 4th row. So we have to put 3 placeholder zeros. Then we start. 3 times 6 is 18. Put down the 8, carry the 1. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16. Put down the 6, carry the 1. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 3 times 5 is 15. Now we add up all the columns. This is a pretty big number, or a pretty large amount of numbers and digits that we are messing with here, so just be careful. All zeros in the first one, so 0. 8 plus 4 is 12. Put down the 2, carry the 1. 1 plus 2 plus 6 is 9. The next one, 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 5 is 14, plus 8 is 22. Put down the 2, carry a 2. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 7 is 11, plus 2 is 13, plus 6 is 19. Put down the 9, carry the 1. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus another 5 is 10, plus 7 is 17. 7, carry the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6, and then another 1. Now, we are not done because we have to account for the decimal places. So we have, in our original problem, we have 2 decimal places in 31.95 and another 2 in 52.56. That means we have to move our decimal point 4 spaces because we have 2 in each, so a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we should get 1,679.292, and you could say 0, but we don't need to put the 0 there, as our final answer. Again, do not forget to move that decimal point at the end of your multiplication. That is the only thing that makes this different from whole number multiplication. Let's look at one final problem. We have a word problem. We have a job selling computers. For each computer you sell, you make $175.75 commission. How much do you make if you sell 98 computers? So to find that total, we need to multiply $175.75 times 98. Let's get to it. 8 times 5 is 40. Put down the 0, carry the 4. 7 times 8 is 56, plus 4 is 60. Put down a 0, carry the 6. 8 times 5 is 40, plus 6, 46. Put down the 6, carry the 4. 7 times 8 again, 56, plus 4 again, so 60. Put down a 0, carry the 6. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 6 is 14. Put our placeholder 0 as we move to the next place value in the tens place on the next row. Then we go on with our multiplication. 9 times 5 is 45. Put down the 5, carry the 4. 7 times 9 or 9 times 7 is 63. Plus 4 is 67. Put down the 7, carry the 6. 9 times 5 is 45. Plus 6 is 51. Put down the 1, carry the 5. 7 times 9 is 63. Plus 5 is 68. Put down the 8, carry the 6. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 6 is 15. Now we add up our columns. 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 5 is 5, 6 plus 7 is 13. Put down the 3, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 4 plus 8 is 12. Put down the 2, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 plus 5 is 7. Bring down the 1. But we are not done. Remember, how many decimal places do we have in our problem? We have none in 98, right? But we do have 1, 2 in 175.75. So we have to move our decimal 1, 2 places to the left to account for it. $17,223.50 is our final answer. Hopefully this helped you with multiplying decimals. Thanks for watching.